On this Wednesday morning with the 4th of July right around the corner, it is time for our Allied Cooperative Program. And I have Ben Stone. He's the Livestock Production Specialist working out of that Seymour office. And those dairy calves, those are some little animals that we need to take care of, whether it's cold or warm in the heat of the summer. We can end up with some stresses on them, can't we?
Yes, we can. A dairy calf can start feeling heat stress as soon as it hits 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is something we don't think of often because we feel cool, but they're not.
What are some of those signs that we should be looking for when we want to take care of them and make sure they're not under stress?
Some of the clinical signs are panting, sunken eyes, just lethargic, and really just looking off. Any dairy producer can just look at a calf, and if she's off, you just know. So that's our first sign of heat stress.
And when it comes to managing those calves during the hot season, what are some of the things that we should be doing to keep them healthy and provide them with everything they need?
First step is airflow. So you want to make sure those calves are under constant airflow of either fans, high-pressure tubes, or out in the open in a hutch. What we aim for in industry is about 45 to 60 air exchanges per minute, just to keep those calves getting fresh air so they don't get that stale, humid air that could lead to problems. Another thing is always having fresh water available at all times. And sometimes you can even just put electrolytes in that water during the day to make sure they are getting those electrolytes that they need to stay hydrated. Another thing is if the calves are in hutches, propping open all the windows and doors to make sure the wind is flowing through those hutches because those can get pretty hot.
What about some of the products that Allied Cooperative offers when it comes to keeping our calves healthy?
So Allied Cooperative runs a line of Land O'Lake electrolyte products. These are the best electrolyte products on the market, in my opinion. I have great experiences with them. We have the electrolyte base pack and the electrolyte complete. So the electrolyte complete is a complete of the base pack and the booster. It gets you all in all, but if you want to go on the cheaper side of electrolytes, you can just get the base pack. But for those calves that are really having problems, you can add on the booster on top of it to get them their extra electrolytes to help see a bigger rebound.
Is it good to be out there once a day, twice a day? Is it constant monitoring? And what are some of the tools that are available to help us?
Some of these companies out there have ear tags that you can put in the calves as a monitoring system. I've heard they're as good as they will catch a calf getting sick 48 hours before you see clinical signs. That's 48 extra hours that you have to help keep that calf healthy and going again. And it will save you costs in the long run on medicine that you may not need since that calf, you responded 48 hours earlier to that calf. Another tool as to managing your barn or walking your barn, most people feed their calves 2 times a day, so those calves are getting seen 2 times a day. But I like to see farmers going out a third time around noon or 2 o'clock when it's the hottest and just test your barn. Are you cool in your own calf barn? And if not, there's something that needs to get changed. If you're warm, so are your calves.
Would you be available or somebody from the staff be available to come and check out those calves and maybe make some recommendations?
Yeah, you can reach out to any one of us. We would love to come out to your farm and take a look and see how your calves are doing.
Always good to keep an eye on those calves because they are the future of your operation. And that was Mr. Ben Stone. He's the Livestock Production Specialist working out of that Seymour office for Allied Cooperative. And that's our program for this Wednesday morning. I'm Joe Welke.